Hey, first of all, talk about the first game. You guys finally got the bats going early. I mean, how nice was it to get a couple runs on the board in that first game?
I was actually surprised we had 9 hits for a change. Actually, I think I said something to Tori before the second game. So, the first game was huge, kind of getting our momentum back and getting back in and winning, and especially the way we lost last night. I think coming out there and scoring some runs a little bit earlier in the game was beneficial for our kids.
It was interesting. You decided to go with Mackenzie in the first game, and then not use her in the second game. What went into your thinking today?
Honestly, Coach Nzana and I talk a lot, and I really lean on Coach Nzana, our pitching coach, on his thought process. We were both talking each other in and out of stuff all day, but Mac was pitching on heart today. Her tank was on empty, and she was just pitching on heart, and she was really laboring at the end of that first game, and we just felt like KK gave us a better opportunity with some velocity, and it was apparent that it did, and that worked, and we know it was the right call.
And then you took Krista out at the very end of that game. It looked like you had her. Was that to warm up for the second game? What was your thinking there?
Megan Zahn's great for us defensively, and we make some late defensive changes. Apparently the players made the defensive change without letting me know. So you see, with 2 outs, I looked up and I saw Megan out there. So I had to call time and run out and let the umpire know that apparently my team had made a change without me. So fortunately, and actually it was funny because I was going to leave KK in because she was leading the inning off. So Megan had to lead the inning off, and she ended up leading off with a hit. So apparently they're a better coach than I am, so that works out for me.
Talk about the young lady sitting to the left of you, what a special player she is. I mean, she could beat you with her bat, she can beat you with her glove, and she can beat you on the bases. And she showed a little bit of that today.
She's been doing it all year. Been doing it her whole career, and we were fortunate enough to convince her into coming to Virginia Wesleyan, and we knew we had a star coming in, but really I didn't know what the top level this kid could be, and really I don't think she's even satisfied with her accolades. There's not a player that works harder. And I know that's pretty cliche for your top kid, but the kid works her butt off, is not satisfied, and she's harder on herself and her teammates than anybody else, and I think it's scary for the rest of the teams because she's going to continue to get better.
What was your approach today? Looked like you were up on the plate. Was that to get on the outside pitch? Is that your strategy there? How proud of you seasoning your team when you fell behind and then battle back and get that tying run? There aren't many teams that would have chipped away and got that game tied in the extra innings. Talk about how proud you were.
Well, our team really does that a lot. It's not something unnatural for us to do, so we're a good comeback team.
Yeah. Season came up with that big hit in the 6th to score. Tori, just talk about how important of a hit that was, obviously, Coach, at that time.
Well, Season, if things are going well, things are going very well. And when Season's struggling, she kind of beats herself up mentally a little bit. Things have been going well today for her. So I was pretty confident that if we got that runner in scoring position, she was going to be able to drive them in.
Did you know you had 2 of the 3 hits for your team today in the game?
No, I'm not aware of that.
Well, you do now. And Tori scoring both runs. I mean, we talk about you made an unbelievable play, I think, in the outfield in the first game to save a run, and then just the way she generated offense on the bases. You talk about her as a base runner.
I mean, she's our spark plug. I mean, there's no question. We toyed with the idea of hitting her third just because she has power and she likes RBIs and driving in runs, but we go when she goes, and you can look at the games when we've been successful. It's been when Tori's been successful. When Tori struggles, we typically struggle a little bit, and I think her and I in the offseason had a conversation about stolen bases and trying to be a little bit more aggressive on her own rather than waiting for steal signs. And, she's just picked up on everything that we continue to teach her, and that she gets better and she's teaching other people. So she knows when she gets on first base. I mean, we have a couple signs that I think are only between her and I, whether it's, and we can't go over them on camera because somebody's steal them, but we have a couple different things that I don't even think we've talked about. It just we have some good communication, but she's been aggressive, and if she thinks she can take the bag, she's going to take it.
I don't want to discount Mary Shipp either, because being a freshman, you put her in the 2 tough endings today. Unfortunately, she gets the loss, but it's really an unearned run. It really has nothing to do with her. Just you must be proud of a freshman to step into those big spots.
I just told the team I don't think there's many freshmen across the country that can step in that situation and does what she does. Facing those big hitters. But you know what? I mean, the kid had thrown 15 innings all year for us, and we went in the conference tournament. She threw 15 innings and didn't give up. I think she gave up 2 earned runs. So we had some confidence in her, and we thought it would be a good matchup following kick in with the velocity. And Mary's going to be pretty good for us in this program, and I think she's going to see a lot more than 30 innings next year.
Just talk about, I know it's not the way you want it to end, but what was the experience like coming to New Jersey and playing in regional tournament?
I mean, it would have been better with a victory, but I mean, it was pretty cool to be. I mean, we won the first game in NCAA tournament, so making history. So
Is this something you can build on going forward into your senior year, Tori? How proud are you of your team just in general for the season, Brandon?
I told them I wasn't going to get emotional, but they know I'm a big baby anyway. I think I held it together so I addressed the seniors. But when we took this program over in 2007, it was not going the right direction, and our goal was to. I sold these kids, and they thought I was crazy. But we said we want to compete for a national championship, and that's what we're going to do, and that's what we want to do. Hats off to the kids as they bought into that, and they buy into that every single day. I know some days they want me to go far away. But they hang on. We're family, and I know again that's cliche, but we've been through a lot of struggles personally. I know Season has, and myself personally, they carried me through a lot of tough things last year in my family, and there's some other girls on the team that. And I think when you start building family, you're going to start winning championships. And I'm more proud of the kids that they are than the way that they performed this year, and that's really what's important.
Okay. You guys were great. Thank you.
Thank you.